Hi, here we are at Peacock Collegiate on the Centennial Auditorium stage, and I have two members of the cast for the upcoming production, Annie, and I'd like to have you share in their experience, but also learn a bit about the play and when you can come and see it. So first of all, I have Marie Doucette.
Hi.
Welcome to the, how many years have you done this now? Have you ever been on the show before?
I've never done this show before, but
Can't say that now.
I can't say that now. But last year I was in Your Good Man Charlie Brown here at Peacock, and I played Sally Brown, and I've also done rhubarb for about 2 years and a half.
Okay, and Joe SITAVANC, welcome.
Hi.
Tell us about you and your time at Peacock. You're in grade 12 this year, are you not?
Yeah, I'm in grade 12.
And you've been in musicals before?
Before last year, no. I've never touched singing or acting.
We didn't have any singing last year either.
No, not really.
Because you played
Woodstock.
Yeah, and Woodstock just
Yeah, I was just supposed to act happy all the time and just like, I love myself and everyone here.
And you did a great job of that, so you've had some experience for sure. What brought you to drama and to musicals?
Honestly, it's always been my dream to kind of be an actor. I've always been interested in movies and kind of the production behind it and everybody involved. And in grade 9, actually, I really wanted to audition. I actually signed up and I kind of wimped out last second. And in grade 10, I just didn't even consider it because I was still too scared. And then in grade 11, I kind of just like bit the bullet and joined the musical theater class. And in that class, you have to audition, but it was something I really wanted to get into. And what better way to get started than in high school?
Oh, wow. But it's nice that you've come in. What do you like about being part of a musical or a play too?
I think it's the way that I can kind of be myself and project what I haven't been able to before. At home, I can't really sing because my parents make fun of me when I do. So being on stage really helps me project and get all that energy I get for singing out, as well as like even in choir and vocal jazz. It's still, I still can't get that energy out as much as I can on stage. Being on stage just gives me that extra bit of confidence.
Yeah. You just kind of have to perceive that when you're singing in vocal jazz or something that you're on stage, and maybe that'll come out when you do it.
I try. It helps when we're performing a lot because I do have that extra bit of confidence, but even then it's still, I can't move around and use gestures with my hands or do whatever you do in a musical.
Yeah. Marie, as Annie, that's a pretty pivotal role. Your hair's not red.
No, it is not.
Is it going to be red?
Yes.
We're not going to tell how, though.
No, it's a secret.
Yeah.
It's magic.
And now you've been involved, as you said, with rhubarb, and last year you took a class here at Peacock when you were a student at COLLEGIATE.
Yes.
And so tell me a bit about why you decided to come here full time now, because you missed the musical maybe, I don't know.
Well, that is part of it. I decided to come here full time because last year I found it really hard to be able to go to both schools, and I really enjoyed musical theater and acting, and I would like to make a career out of it someday. So this is a really good experience, and I get the credits I need so I can get into the colleges and programs I want to.
What do your parents think when you sing at home? Do they bug you like Joe?
Oh no, they support me 100%. Sometimes I'm the one that's scared to sing in front of them, but they're really supportive and they love it.
Yeah. You played Daddy Warbucks. That's a pretty big role. Second musical with no lines before.
Honestly, when I saw that I got the role, it was kind of like a weight lifted off my shoulder. It's kind of an accomplishment that I kind of wanted to get. I've always wanted to have an important role in something, and of course being a lead in the musical, one of the biggest leads in the musical, it also gives me that extra bit of confidence, and it's an accomplishment for me. It's seeing myself in that role. It's a huge step for my self-esteem as well.
Well, that's true, and of course playing Daddy Warbucks, he's kind of a straight-laced guy who's never been around kids and has no idea how to treat them, and then he's given this girl, and he was expecting, well, orphans are boys, I think I heard you say in lines. Yeah,
Warbucks, he doesn't really, like even in one of the lines, he said that he's only really given a damn about money. And I like to perceive that, like, going through the character, and it's just, I have to make myself kind of look like I don't care about anything around me except myself and money.
And that's a good choice in life, to be able to realize sometimes plays teach you that people and are oftentimes more important than money.
Yeah, even throughout the musical, he changes as a character. At the beginning, he is like some super strict guy. He just wants everything to be right, and towards the end, he's a bit more loose, and he's more fun-loving. Yeah. Like in in the final dance or whatever, I'm kind of just laughing and goofing around the whole time. I'm just mimicking Annie. Yeah.
And Annie, you have a spirit in you, eh?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
So tell us a bit about her.
Well, she's very confident and she's very courageous, but she's also sweet and innocent because she has that child in her, but she's also really strong and can be aggressive, and if she wants something, she's going to figure out a way to get it.
Yeah. And there are other people in this play besides you two, so who are some of the other characters and people who are in that?
Well, there's Tessa Fiddler, and she plays Grace Farrell, and there's Sydney Sperling, and she plays Miss Hannigan.
Well, that's a fun person to be, eh?
It is. It's a very fun person. She does it very well. And then there is Jed Bell as the president.
FDR.
Yeah. And then, you know, we have all the orphans.
Yes, a collection of, how many are you going to have?
For orphans?
Yeah. I don't know. I just watched sometimes and see that there's quite a few.
There's 7 orphans in total, including me. So 6 orphans if you don't count Annie.
Yeah. And you have an entourage or a connection with the FDR, which is quite humorous at times, especially now after the presidential campaign. You invite the president for Christmas dinner. And you're a Republican.
The way it happens in the musical is kind of Grace pressures WARBUCKS, I feel, like off stage at one point to kind of just, all right, be nicer, invite him over. And when I'm talking to him, just saying like, all right, we'll talk on Friday, I give this really aggressive, well, passive aggressive tone. And Grace is, you need to calm down. And yeah, I feel like it's Grace pressuring WARBUCKS to be nicer and just like, stop being mean to him for once.
Yeah, a line I heard recently in rehearsals is just, you invite him for Christmas dinner, he says he's coming with his wife, and then you hang up the phone and you turn to Grace and say,
if I knew he was going to say yes, I never would have asked him. And then, yeah.
And then what do Democrats eat for?
Yeah. Grace, call Al Smith and find out what Democrats eat.
So it's a funny play. It has great songs. What is your favorite song for you to sing?
The favorite song that I sing, I really like Tomorrow, and it's really fun because I get to do it with the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also really like Maybe, and I sing that song throughout the musical, so it happens more than once. But each time I get to sing it, it's different because Annie's feeling a different emotion.
Yeah. And what about you, Dave? What's your favorite part of the music?
My favorite song is definitely NYC, which is kind of like I feel like it's the biggest musical number in the musical because it involves like a whole bunch of people, and of course like me, Grace, Annie, and I don't know, it's a very fun song. WARBUCKS is like just going on and on about how much he loves NYC. And then my second favorite song is Something Was Missing, which is my solo, and it's a very like, he realizes that obviously there's a hole in his life, and Annie is that filler.
Well, good. So you've been rehearsing for a while.
Yes, for about a month and a half.
Wow. So let's tell people again when the play is, where it is, and how much tickets cost. Joe.
The play is December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at 7:30 p.m. in the auditorium of PEACOCK, Collegiate, and you can get your tickets in the front office or on showtix4u.com. That's show, T-I-X, the letter, number 4, and then the letter U.com, and you can also go to the front office or pay for them on the PEACOCK website.
What's the phone number?
The phone number is 693-4626.
Well said. So it's a fun family show. People are going to enjoy themselves and have fun watching you guys and the rest of the cast put the show on. One final thing, a lot of congratulations to Mr. Deans and Mr. Church for putting their time into it.
Yeah, they put a lot of time and effort into it, and it's greatly appreciated because in the end result, it's a wonderful show.
Okay, there you go. It's a wonderful show. December 1, 2, 3 at Peacock, 7:30. Hope to see you there. Thanks, my guests, for being here. We'll see you again soon, right after this.